Hey, this is Smiles.
And I'm Terral.
And this is your industry news.
With the launch of our next generation consoles around the corner, I'm sure we're all prepared and well-versed on which games we're hyped for. I'm also sure all our intelligent viewers are prepared and well-versed in getting a PS4. But what about indie titles? Well, recently Sony gathered a whole bunch of indie games and readied them up for the console's first day of school. Here's a short list for those of you that missed the boat. There's the bizarre puzzle game first on the Vita called Escape Plan, a 3D platformer from Compulsion Games called Contrast, the 2007 arcade hit Flow, a Why Is This Here pinball arcade game, a futuristic shoot-'em-up called Resogun, and a digging game called Super Motherload, to name a few. Although many of these are older, already released games, it's nice to see Sony reaching out to independents, and hopefully as the cycle goes on, we'll see more and more great titles off the beaten path.
According to a recent post on their blog, Sega has announced the release dates for their 3D classics. Such games like Sonic the Hedgehog, Echo the Dolphin, and Streets of Rage are receiving a 3D remake available for download on Nintendo 3DS. Sega plans to start the launch of these games on November 28th, with 3D Space Harrier and 3D Super Hang-On. Hopefully, I can actually finish the original Echo the Dolphin before its 3D release in December. That game was tough.
The Walking Dead Season 2 has a reveal trailer. Telltale released the first season about a year ago, and it made waves as a rare narrative-driven game that captured the hearts and minds of many, even though it looked like a coloring book. Not much looks different here stylistically, although this is just a reveal trailer, so who knows what details will surface in the coming months about the latest project. Let's hope it ends up being better than Season 2 of The Walking Dead show, although it couldn't really be worse.
Nintendo recently announced a special edition Nintendo 3DS XL to commemorate the launch of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. The gold and black 3DS includes a download code for the new Zelda game. The limited edition 3DS as well as the game will both be available November 22nd. It seems like Nintendo makes special edition consoles for every game release. Super Mario 3D Land, Ocarina of Time 3D, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Pokemon X and Y all have special consoles. Maybe we can expect a pink 3DS XL for the release of that new Kirby game.
Pop quiz. What's something that everyone hates, has always hated, and always will hate, yet never goes away? No, the answer isn't Duke, it's Gears of War. We all thought, hoped, prayed, begged Gears 3 to be the end of the franchise, but then Judgment came out. And then we all hoped that when no one bought it, it would spell the end of the dynasty. Sadly though, that doesn't look to be the case. In a recent interview, Microsoft corporate VP Phil Spencer said that he was looking for a quote, reboot, though he doesn't like that term, of the game series. He additionally commented that he'd be open to using a different developer than Epic, who had Gears on the quote back burner at this point. Let's hope this is all a joke.
To promote Battlefield forward, EA has teamed up with Axe. Yeah, that's right, the deodorant company. The promotion kicked off with a rather interesting YouTube video where amidst a chaotic battlefield, a guy and a girl hop out of their tanks and romantically stare at each other. Guess she couldn't resist the smell of his Axe anarchy. Axe also offers Battlefield battle packs at participating Walmarts, where purchasers can enter for a chance to win in-game content, merchandise, and a trip to Gamescom. Alright guys, well I'm Smiles.
And I'm Terral.
And that was your industry news. Now let's get back to the game.